Hello again, fellow YouTubers. This is Tombstone284 here with another Eaglemoss Star Trek ship collection review. Today we're going to review the Klingon Bird of Prey. As you can see, just like with the Motion Picture Enterprise from my last review, it's in the packaging. And this, unlike the last review, I forgot to show you this part. It has the Star Trek emblem, so StarTrek.com, and all the rights reserved and stuff like that. On the side, it shows the series names: Star Trek Voyager, Deep Space Nine, Next Generation, and Enterprise. And then it has the main Star Trek word logo on that end, and then of course the recommendation for age of 14 plus, and that it's not designed or intended for play with children. That being said, let's get to the review. Let's get it out of its packaging. It'll be a little easier than the Motion Picture Enterprise was. As far as getting it out of the packaging. Sorry, I'm doing this one-handed here. I apologize, people. Okay. The packaging is on nice and everything, and it's easy to get this out of the packaging here once you get the main part that goes over it out. All you do is you slide the nose or the bridge section forward and then lift up on the rear. Now, as you can see, they've added Aztecing to the Bird of Prey on both the wings, on the bridge, and for the wings on the bottom they have kind of a reddish purplish pink colors. I'm not exactly sure what colors, but that's the best way I can describe them. And then they have some like a yellowish green and bluish green and some green colors on the top part of the wings. Now it looks like they got coils for right before your engines, and then the impulse engines are right there, of course, and they're of a nice design. They got, looks like a reddish tint to them, and as far as what it's made of, the wings are made of die cast. The bridge is made of a real strong PVC, it feels like, and the disruptors are made of PVC type metal, or plastic rather. And there's good design. As you can see there, they have it on both sides. Looks like it might be where the part of the warp drive, but I'm not 100%. And I'm not entirely sure what that would be on the ship. But right there is where the the photon torpedo launcher would be, according to research that I've done. I always thought that was a deflector, like how you would see on the Excelsior or the Constitution Class refit. And the same color, reddish color, that they have for the impulse engines, they have along the bridge area of the ship. They have some nice designs, but the overall structure of this is better than the Enterprise D and the Motion Picture Enterprise, in my opinion, simply because there's a lot more metal to it than plastic. And it has a little bit more weight than the Motion Picture Enterprise, but not as much as the Enterprise D. But for the value of the price of both this and the Motion Picture Enterprise, it came to about $45 with shipping and everything, because they send out 2 ships a month, and when they do it, they don't do it like one ship every 2 weeks. They do 2 ships every month, and they ship them at the same time. So you get to enjoy 2 ships instead of 1 at the same time. Now that being said, let's go and do the stand. Okay, now with the stand, I'll show you the difference between the part for the Motion Picture Enterprise stand versus the Klingon one. Here's for the Motion Picture Enterprise, and it's essentially the same for the Enterprise D. That stand. Now, here is the one for the Bird of Prey. As you can see, it's a lot different. We'll put the 2 side by side so you can see. Here, just a second. So that you can see the actual difference. I'm not sure if all the ones for like the Motion Picture Enterprise or Enterprise D for Federation ships in general are going to be the same for the ones that have stands. I guess we'll find out as I continue to do reviews. Let's go ahead and put the Enterprise back on its stand and continue with the review of the Klingon ship stand. And for those who aren't sure, my next review will be of the binder for everything. And once again, like with the Federation ships, you get on the bottom, it tells you what ship it is, the Klingon Bird of Prey. And then you just stick your stand on there like so. Now with the Bird of Prey, it goes right on to where you see that little space in between the impulse engines and that little section right there. And then you just slide it in and press it in, and there you have it. The Klingon Bird of Prey. It goes good with the other ships in the series. I'll show those all together here in the succession of how they come. There's the Enterprise D, the Enterprise Motion Picture, and the Klingon Bird of Prey. And the next issue after the Bird of Prey is supposed to be the NX-01 from Enterprise, which is Captain Jonathan Archer's Enterprise. So until next time, YouTubers, thank you.